Good morning, Academy 55 on Tuesday, the 3rd of December 2024. It's 5 to 8 in the morning. David Kahn here looking at the EUR USD on the 1 minute time frame. And at the Academy 55 indicators and strategy. Well, what can we see here? Well, I've marked it up. We've got a sell zone. Price has been into the sell zone. Indeed, we got a sell alert. But the trend line is not good at the moment, but that could change very, very quickly. We've got a support and resistance line here. The price is respecting, as you can see. So we need to see price get below that support and resistance line again to operate on this sell, and also a very clear and distinct trend line going red. In the meantime, I've got my risk reward in purple, lot calc in purple, the all important 1%. Right, so we once again have the this is where the stop loss is going to be where it is now, but the trend line's got to go red. So I'm going to stop my, no, I'm going to leave that floating for a little while. Yeah, make sure you got the all important 1% risk there, and turn that in purple just in case you need to close trades and whatever. And we're ready in anticipation maybe of price. It's getting below that line again now. This is where I want stop loss to be. Just in anticipation of that trend going red. Oh, really well, I want price to get below, create a new low really below that, if it's going to do so. By that time, the trend line is at 3 o'clock now, and it should be going red at any second. But we'll see what happens. Going equidistance with that now. I want it to go a bit lower than that. Give it a bit more wriggle room. I should be about 3 pips, between 3 and 4 pips, I reckon, if it carries on down. Right, I'm going to be in a trade. Trend line's gone red, as you notice. 3.3 pips, it's not bad. And also, the take profit is equidistance with the purple line. Is price going down to the purple line to mitigate all these imbalances down here? I certainly hope so. But it's going to do what it's going to do at the end of the day. So we're on course, hopefully. Well, price will do what it's going to do. I'll draw it up on TradingView. Looks about we're about there. 2 to 1 is there. What did I say? It was 3.3 pips. Yes, indeed, 3.3 pips. And if we have a loss, we have a loss. No big deal. But we followed extra confirmation by price going into the sell zone. I'll quickly go on to the 5 minute here. You can see price has been into the sell zone. We've got imbalance down here on the 5 minute time frame, which is good. So, but we've got a little bit of imbalance on this candle here. Can't quite see it, maybe. What we're doing here. Yeah, we have a little bit of imbalance here. And hopefully we're going to get the imbalance here before we get the imbalance there. But we're very near to being taken out again. It is what it is. Like I say, it's only 1%. Not really a big deal. Take it on the chin and come back stronger. Maybe later on today. Because it just shows at this time, price is too nervy or too jumpy or too much volatility for the Academy 55 strategy to handle this. And indeed, as you see, things didn't work out. It did actually cover that imbalance. And is it going out to pick up more buy orders in the, sorry, sell orders in this sell zone here? That was the 8 o'clock candle did that for us, which is slightly larger than normal candles. So, what appeared to be quite promising didn't work out that way. Well, a 1% loss is no big deal. This sell actually is still active. And indeed, we might get a second bite at the cherry. Let's read the latest bit of news. The rupee drops. Dollar strength. So dollar strength presumably means the euro will be going down. But we're at this this key zone here. And incidentally, that's where the support and resistance line is. That's a very strong area there, psychologically, and it's proving to be price action wise as well, because of the 3 zeros at the end. Just there with the 3 zeros at the end, psychological area, where institutional traders, banks, and investors look to take in trades, pull out of trades, etc. We've got a buy now, but we know we're going into sell zone territory, so I'm going to be dismissing that buy. Wait and see. It'll probably, the way things have been going lately, it'll probably go and maybe work. Maybe going up to that sell zone up there, and also into this imbalance drawn up on the 4 hourly. You've got 4 hourly imbalance up here as well. But price is mingling around the purple line on the 5 minute time frame. So it's filled out that imbalance now big time. So will it come down and fill out this imbalance on the short term, thus creating another cell? But we got another important support and resistance line here. So we have to be mindful of that. I won't be taking any buys because of this sell zone. And indeed, the next alert we do get will be a sell alert. So short position tool. And that's the scenario at the minute. But we're in a buy alert area at the moment. While it's doing that, we will play this.
Hi, this is Steve with a very short video to show you where to get the training for the indicators and tools we use inside Academy 55. So once you're logged into the members area, you'll see in the premium dashboard this section that's entitled Start Learning. And if you click here, that'll take you through to the learning library. Now, we'll say at this point, we highly recommend you watch each of these videos 2 or 3 times to get a full understanding of how everything works. Here you'll find tutorials on using the MT4 Trade Assistant and how to use the MT4 platform with the Trade Assistant. This is the longest video you'll find inside the platform. It's around 30 minutes long, well worth your time. Watch the video once, then maybe write a few questions down that you might have for yourself, and watch the video for a second time, and things will really start to make sense. By the time you watch it 3 times, you'll fully understand how everything works. So that's the longest video. It's about 30 minutes long, well worth your time. And then you can jump into individual trainings here for how to remove indicators. These videos are just a couple of minutes long. How to move MetaTrader around like you can in TradingView, Trading Assistant controls, how to do back testing in TradingView, how to draw vertical lines to mark out your hour, and so much more. And by the time you watch this video or see this video, there might be other trainings in this section. But everything here is well worth your time, and you find that, as I said a moment ago, from the main dashboard in the Start Learning section. Now, one more thing just to mention here. If you're looking for anything in particular, if you come down to the support name of FAQs, click on Get Support, and in this area you'll find a detailed FAQ section, and you can come through here. For example, if you're looking for an answer to a question about MetaTrader, have a look through these, and once you click through you'll find direct links to videos that give you answers to most of the questions that we get asked on a regular basis. So hopefully you found this useful, and back to your further training.
Thanks, Steve. Right. As you can see, we haven't missed a thing here. Not really willing to take the buy because we are in buy zone, sell zone territory, but we'll paper trade it anyway. And 2.2. Well, we're not there yet because that's where the stop loss will be with the trend once it goes green, if it ever does. but we're looking for maybe a sell. So we will never be in that buy anyway, because of, like I said, price. The trend line needs to be below price to continue the buy. And like I say, once we get to that situation there, this is where we need to be. This is the next sell zone up there. Personally, I'd like to see price above, creating a new high above that anyway. So that'll drag it up to there. 2% up to there. Still within before the next sell zone. In light of I've proved to myself that the Academy 55 strategy isn't really going to plan this morning because of that, what happened just now. So I'm quite happy to just paper trade this one if indeed it does work out. And this is the scenario I'm looking for, creating a new high above there. The price continues all the time. We know we're in a sell zone, but are there a lot of sell orders up here that they wish to get hold of? We don't know that. And at the same time, we're going sideways. Which happens 80% of the time. So we shouldn't be too surprised about that. We've got to wait for the probabilities to come to us, not the other way around. I'm quite happy to, that's where the stop loss will be, green trend line. But I'd like to see price go above there. It's counterintuitive really, because we know we're in a sell zone. That's why I wouldn't be but I wouldn't be surprised if price does go up. It all depends on how many sell orders up here. We don't know. And, and at the same time, we're going sideways. Quite happy to watch the chart. Just playing along paper trading. Getting a feel for price action, what it's doing, how it's playing out, all that sort of stuff. I'm just now having a quick look I'll show you guys. There we go. Hang on, just move this over here. Wednesday. Oh, sorry, that's Wednesday. Tuesday, the 3rd of December. Right. We had quite a big candle at 8 o'clock, didn't we? That's Spanish flag, so wasn't really it was enough to move us out. In reality, it was only a couple of pips, but a couple of pips is enough to hit your stop loss stuff. But we have nothing on the horizon. What about 3 o'clock? I don't think that's very significant at 3 o'clock. American news. Let's get back to what we're seeing. And surprise, surprise, more sideways movement. Yeah, we're in sell zone territory. What is that? Just a smidge. Creating new higher highs. There. Just below that support and resistance line. So that would be a risky trade because of the sell zone. But we'll paper trade it if it does happen. For me, I like things to line up a bit better than this. And we are seeing as we're only taking 1 or 2 trades a day. Quite prepared to wait. Being patient. I was never always this patient. In fact, I was the complete opposite. Right, so paper trading wise, I'd be in the trade now. But we're in the sell zone territory. Let's see what happens with this one. Just like to reiterate, any trades taken on this is for educational purposes only. Like I say, I do me, you do you. So it's just that by going higher than this high here, I'd be out after extra confirmation that we indeed are not going to get a double don't know the correct term for it really. going down, double top. I'm fine with just watching this paper trading wise. Having a look at the charts, learning to myself at the moment how price is moving, and getting a feel for what price is doing. So I'm quite happy just to watch. I know that we've been in sell zone area here. So to me, this could turn around at any time. Mind you, I appreciate the fact it did down here as well, but that's trading. Just take the 1% loss. Take it on the chin. In fact, we've got a support and resistance line up here as well. Is price getting to this area and then skipping along this area? See if we can see that on a bigger time frame. See there we go. So there's sell orders here. So indeed, price could go up to that area. Like I say, we're in sell zone territory, as graphically displayed by this big sell zone. So a watching brief for me. But because of that, I'll show you again, because of this, so you had all sell and then a little bit of a buy there. So this area here could well be sell blocks, sell orders, sorry, sell orders in this area here. But we've got sell orders here as well. Same situation, hence the sell zone. And we know we've got sell orders over here. So the sell orders everywhere. So and it depends on how many millions of dollars are committed in these sell zones on they're willing to go and collect these sell orders. All we do know is there is sell orders up there. If there's not enough for them to worry about the minute, and they got more of they intend more to equalize these imbalances that we see down here. These imbalances on the 5-minute time frame down here, they'll do that and then take those sell orders at a later time. It's all about timing. So it's a bit, well, it's more of a risky thing this to do because of that reason. Hence why I'm only paper trading it. You've only had the algorithms to tell you how many millions of dollars is tied up in these sell orders. And what they want to do in conjunction with the dollar. Do they want to come down? Price needs to be equalized by going down here and equalizing these. We know that's going to happen at some stage. I was hoping it was going to happen during our little trade earlier on, but wasn't to be. because we've got a massive this line down here. That is a very big telling. Bring that down just a smidge. There, that line there is a very big psychological barrier to get over. Despite everything else, not just price action wise, but also psychologically. Like I said, this is where longer term traders put trades in, take trades out, etc., etc. There's no sort of concrete move one way or the other, really. So again, if I was in taking this trade, I would be put my stop loss up to this parabolic star here, and now I would have been out. Some traders would have put it on just on their on the entry line, so you got risk free for the rest of it. And some would be happy with the 1% loss, accept the 1% loss if it does happen, and wait for price to get up to the 2%. Very much depends on your own discretion, what you tolerate. Everybody's different. Some are more cautious than others. And people obviously have different outcomes due to their previous life experiences. Dealing with financial in financial terms and how risk adverse they are. Everybody's different. There's no right or wrong. So therefore, if I'd have put my parallel sell there, I would have been out now, but I would have taken a small profit. Those of you who may have put your stop loss to your entry, you'd be okay and heading towards maybe greater profits up here. And those who may have put their left their stop loss down there, they're still awaiting the outcome, obviously. Right. Great to see so many people on this morning. For December, we're Friday the 20th of December, and we are coming back into play on the 7th of January. I intend to do 5 days training a week until Friday the 20th to make up for the fact that we won't be doing much after that because the Christmas period. The markets tend to go a bit funny. Oh, look, right. Okay. So, wow. There we go. Well, you saw in hindsight, but the reasons for me not taking the trades were obvious, being in a sell zone area. But like I always say, this time of the day, it's more directional trading. But, you know, because it's early, one could never really be certain of the direction we were going to take because we were hanging around this. We were in a sell bias on the 5-minute time frame. And obviously, they've decided they want to possibly go and take some more sell orders up here and maybe even get into this imbalance that needs to be filled. Don't know for certain, obviously. But so that's it, really. That paper trading wise. So I'm going to throw open the chat for about a couple of minutes in case anybody wants to ask a question. Then if not, that's the training for today. I myself will possibly come back later on today and look at the charts again. And I could trade one more time. I may or may not do that, depending on the state of the charts. So there is no questions I can see. So all that remains for me to say now is have yourself a really great day, and we'll see you all again tomorrow, hopefully. So cheers for now. Well, hello, Academy 55. As you can see, I got in rather late into a trade. When I say rather late, I've got a 5.5 stop loss, but it's my 2%. My stop loss was down here. Got into rather late. Makes my take profit of 2% down there. But what I've done is I've raised this a bit just to be very, very careful. And now if I get down to this area down here, I would indeed have got my 2%. I only had like 30 seconds to sort of, it all happened really, really quickly. But this will be my, there we go, my 1% is down there. So we'll stick to that, but I'd like to see it up there really. But it is what it is. Hopefully we'll have enough volume to get to the required 2%. But I do appreciate we've got a lot of imbalance here that needs to be filled. But also we got imbalance down here that needs to be filled. So, you know, and here, of course, this is the most important bit. Will they come and fill this out? Hopefully they will during our time together, in which case I will have got my 2%. So as we can see, we are heading towards our 2%, which is nice. As you can see, we're heading on towards our 2%, and there we go. So another successful trade. Thanks very much, and speak to you soon. Bye for now.